Welcome, folks, to a fantastic matchup that will continue the championship legacy of the proud Pacific 12 Conference that stretches back more than a decade. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the third-ranked team, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Play looking to throw it. On the move now. He's going to take off. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Here's the second down play. On the toss play, runner moving left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down play coming up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He gets loose. He's got the first down and still motoring. Now here he goes. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, ASU. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kurt.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Bringing it out. It's Gay. And he's stopping short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The ball is picked off. He can go. Touchdown, Arizona State. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Chris, how about the safety here, just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. fielded in the end zone. It's Gay. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball for 31.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, a lot of times you'll see a strong safety up close to the box trying to defend the run, but this time he's able to sneak in there and come up with a quarterback sack.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. It's a quick catch. He stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for his back. In the open. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding, and here comes the penalty mark. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback still with the football. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
He escapes the pocket. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts lost their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep to the right after all that. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the catch.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Picks up a few yards there, and that's going to wrap up the first. Well, Kurt, Arizona State has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the run, he'll let it go. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone and you're going for it here. You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They had it going in the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Great connection there for 6 points. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Bringing it out. It's Gay. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. Remember last time they went for 4th down and got stopped. And the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Using his legs. It's Gay. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Makes the catch downfield. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice gain.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. on the move now. Extending the play now. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Crucial third down play coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Tackle quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the Cyclones hustle to the line to run the hurry out. Fake. He'll look to throw it. He'll try a pass here. Catch made on the sidelines, good enough for a first down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a first down interception, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Grab behind the line. It's Gay. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Can he get there on the ground? Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery a turnover. Here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Makes the catch downfield. Solid gain there, moves the ball out to the 32.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Design quarterback run. A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. QB keeper all the way. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now a crucial 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. A just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Really good decision here by the quarterback. He ran through his primary target, wasn't there, threw it away to prevent the sack and keep them in field goal range. Smart play.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Launching one to the end zone. The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gay. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Touchdown, Iowa State. He'll stroll into the end zone. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Over the middle, it's Gay. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Powering through. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
Back to throw again. Moves left out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The call is a quarterback sneak. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
Well, how about this defense? Just so visible against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They try to sneak it for the first.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. 3rd down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, first down. But no. The defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. It looked like no gain to me. It'll be 4th down in inches.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Touchdown, Cyclones, as they come roaring back now. They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good and still trailed up. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick in the very first play. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that previous play. On the run, it's Jennings. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, ASU. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his man. It's Gay. Breaks free with room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And suddenly they're across midfield at the 47 after that one big play. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Cyclones line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Nowhere to run up the middle.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. This will be fun. Strange things happen. The conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams game.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The back's got it. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. We can't stop him. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Arizona State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Iowa State, 21.
Turn starts inside the 15. He's got room to run. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple of scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Well, they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Sun Devils. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. Offense makes their way on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Important second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Chewing clock with the running game. Fighting him off.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Trying to find room. It's Jennings. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Distance will be 23 yards, a chip shot. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the other. They stop him at the 42, but that's a good job by the return team. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. On first and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Cyclones. They were not going to catch him that time.
You know, this touchdown, it actually gives them a chance now that they're down 10. Really critical. You pull out the 2-point play. You got to hit it to make it a one-possession game.
And he will run it in. They convert the 2-point try and make this a one-possession game now. Down 8. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that. that to make the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Keeping it on the ground here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking for some space. It's Jennings. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Now they try to run in here on 2nd down, unable to get the 1st down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
They get him down, but that 1st down will be decisive and give us our new conference champs. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.